Thank you very much, Alaskan Corda, and I welcome the opportunity to make a contribution on the statements post-Council. Understandably, as other speakers have said, the priority issue was the COVID-19 pandemic, which has unfortunately been with us for more than 12 months. And of course, the government leaders had the opportunity to review what has been achieved and what has not been achieved in relation to the rollout of the vaccine programme. And as we discussed here the last day, it was very disappointing that there hasn't been a greater speed in getting vaccines distributed throughout Europe and sourced. And I sincerely hope that the Commission President had some answers for the legitimate questions in regard to the contracts that the European Union had with the pharmaceutical companies and how strong were those particular contracts. Unfortunately, we're witnessing a very high level of infection right throughout the European Union, and it's most disappointing that this pandemic is still with us and that this deadly virus is so prevalent in most countries throughout the European Union. And as we all know, the variant B117 has caused particular difficulties. I sincerely hope that Europe can honour its commitments now and that the pharmaceutical companies will honour their commitments to the European Commission in relation to the supplies, because we all know how valuable, how important and how essential a successful rollout of a vaccination programme is. As my colleague Deputy Sean Haughey mentioned earlier, it's very heartening that President Biden partook in this Council meeting, and I think it's long overdue that the American President would be meeting with his counterparts in the European Union. And I think we all know of the essential of the need to have good US-European Union relations. And as a country that has particular interest in the United States, and the United States has a particular interest in our island as well, strong EU-US relations will benefit both continents, but particularly we can be major beneficiaries. We know of not just the historic links between our two countries, but we know of the huge economic ties that we have as a country with America at the moment. And we often hear about the foreign direct investment coming to this country, well over 100,000 people employed in our state belonging to US companies. But similarly, there are more than 100,000 US employees working in Irish businesses in the United States as well. So it's a huge business linkage and very valued business linkage between both countries. Minister Byrne, I value the engagement that I have had with you over the past number of months in regard to the Northern Ireland Protocol. I brought to your attention in the early days of the new year the need to have some particular difficulties ironed out. I highlighted in numerous debates here that we need stability in trade between Ireland and Britain and between North and South. Thankfully, since 1998, we have witnessed the growth of the all-Ireland economy, the huge strengthening of links north-south and links north-east and west as well. And it's just not acceptable that Britain can make unilateral decisions in regard to an international agreement. And I welcome the fact that I understood from you, Minister Byrne, that there are subcommittees meeting to ensure that the protocol is implemented in a sensitive manner. There has to be workable and deliverable solutions. The engagement that I have with my neighbours north of the border, from businesses and from individuals, citizens and public representatives as well, is that they want the protocol to work. Those people see the benefit that there is having that unique trading relationship with Britain and with the European Union. And Minister, I would urge you to urge all your colleagues in the different European Union fora that you participate in to ensure that the protocol is implemented in a sensitive manner and that it delivers for the people of both Britain and Ireland. Thank you, Alaskan Corda.